Here to unpack all of this is Todd Blanche, U.S. Deputy Attorney General. Todd, the Pentagon's working with the FBI to investigate this leak. Is the DOJ prepared to charge whoever is responsible, and what could those charges look like?
I mean, absolutely. Of course we're ready. I mean, just think for a moment. During the last administration, the Attorney General issued a memorandum that didn't allow the Department of Justice to investigate leakers without some insane level of high level of finding that you would have to do first. We reversed that. The Attorney General Bondi reversed that over a month ago, and it's precisely for this kind of conduct, where you have some deep state intelligence personnel, not based on the facts, not based on the truth, but based on something that they want an agenda that they have to thwart President Trump. They issue something like this and then leak it to CNN and the New York Times, where the New York Times article has 5 reporters on the case, and that's to mask how they got that information. So we are now going to investigate that completely and fully. The leaks are not done to give under the First Amendment. They're not done to give the American people some sort of insight that has been hidden from them. They're done to damage President Trump. They're done to damage our military, the men that did the mission on Saturday. That's the reason why this happened, not because of the truth. And so you better believe, and the American people better know for sure, that this is exactly the type of conduct that we will investigate fully.
Steve Witkoff last night on The Angle said, from his perspective, he's a pretty smart guy, this is treasonous. At a time where we could potentially be targeted by adversaries, whether Iran has capabilities here in the United States, we don't know. But he said it's treasonous and should be treated as such. Your reaction to that?
Listen, I couldn't agree more with what he said as far as the damage that this could do. Look at what happened today. The Secretary of Defense, the President of the United States, Secretary Rubio, has to spend all day defending some random report that isn't even accurate. Instead of going out there and doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is protecting the American people. Everybody knows, Iran knows, Israel knows, the citizens of this country know that Saturday was an incredible and remarkable success because of the great work that our military did. And so what happens today?
Yeah.
Look what happened today. I mean, it's terrible. And so whether it's treasonous and whether someone will be charged with treason, listen, we'll work that out. But you better believe that the Department of Justice is going to do everything we can to find out who did this.
Well, you can already hear the media caterwauling about the Trump administration going after the First Amendment, eviscerating freedom of the press. This would require your bringing reporters in and getting depositions by reporters. There are 5 on that story, as you said. Are you prepared to do that?
Yes. I mean, of course. I mean, it's a criminal investigation. There's somebody within this government that is a top secret or maybe even higher level security clearance who felt it was okay to contact CNN and the New York Times and leak something that is not only highly sensitive, not only extraordinarily secret, but also not vetted, not accurate, and they knew that. And so do we need to investigate the person that did that? Yes.
Yeah, but what about the possibility, it is a possibility, I would imagine, that this is a member of Congress who actually did this? Then what?
Well, I mean, you tell me, Laura, if a member of Congress, very few of whom are shared this very sensitive information, we based on the reporting, shortly after information was sent to the members of Congress, this leaked. If it was a member of Congress himself or herself who leaked this, are they immune from criminal liability for putting the safety of the United States of America at risk? Nowhere that I read.
So you would say that that would not be covered under the immunity clause of the Constitution, that behavior?
I'm not aware of an immunity clause that protects anybody in this country from disclosing classified, top secret, or even higher information to the New York Times. If such a statute exists, it has not been presented to me.
Todd, as always, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.